Hi, this is Todd Baker, your certified mortgage planner. In this video, we're going to discuss down payment assistance programs. But before I do that, I want to give you some advice about information you're going to receive when you first start looking for a house or if you get a house under contract. What's going to happen is family and friends that mean well are going to start giving you advice. This happens every single client I have. Right? And it could be your dad, your grandparent, your uncle, your mom, cousin, coworkers, whoever it might be. And they're going to tell you to ask about first-time homebuyer programs. So there are several programs. Some of them are just for first-time homebuyers. There's a Home for Hero program that includes teachers, firefighters, and police officers. But all of those programs are down payment assistance programs. So that's what I call them, because that's what they really are. When you see on the internet them called other things, even the programs themselves, I'll show you in a minute, have certain names for them. But ultimately, what it is you're going to get some assistance for your down payment. That's the bottom line. One other thing about the advice from family and friends, just a warning, keep in mind that although they mean well, they don't know your credit score, your income, or your cash on hand. They don't know your goals. They don't know any of that. So usually, it's bad advice they're going to give you, or at least certainly the wrong advice, and therefore it's bad. So keep that in mind when people start giving you information. You need to work with a trusted advisor. So let me show you how one of the programs work. So this is the Texas State Affordable Housing Corporation. By the way, there are three main programs in the state of Texas. As a community bank, we have all of them to offer you. And so I want to let you know that up front. You can see here's an example. I was talking about Homes for Texas Heroes program, Home Sweet Home, for Texas home buyers with low and moderate incomes, for teachers, firefighters, emergency EMS personnel, police and correctional officers, and veterans. So both of these programs, though, they all have income limits. So the first thing is you have to have, like right here, it says like this is the sort of like a basic list of what is required. So it's loans with down payment assistance, DPA, right there, like I was saying. So credit scores 620 and above. This says this program's nice because there's no maximum debt ratio. Some of the other programs have limits on debt ratio. Low fees, third-party originators allowed. That means mortgage banks can do them like us. And then it gives a couple caveats on FHA, and then talks about income limits per county. So what happens is we have to look at your income, see if you can qualify. And then there's different programs as well. Let me show you here under the some of the interest rate grids here. So 3%, 4%, and 5%. So if you can see right now, there's only one program under the bond is 5%, and then these right here are second liens that you have to pay back. So the actual grant right now, you can see under the first-time buyers here, this one right now it's not available. So sometimes it runs out of money temporarily. This grant program, 3% down, interest rates 4.25%, 4%, 4.75%. Right. So there's different programs involved, and what I do as your advisor is I determine, number one, from an income point of view, can you qualify, and then once you do, like how much, which one's going to be the best program for you. Keep in mind that most of these are going to be with a conventional loan, which is at least 3% down, or FHA. In fact, probably 80% of down payment assistance go with FHA, which is 3.5% down. So that means if you get 3% bond, it's not covering the entirety of your down payment. Plus, there's also your closing costs, which those can typically be about $3,000 for closing and another $3,000 for your taxes and insurance you have to pay up front. So you can think around $6,000 you're going to need, regardless, even with the down payment assistance program. So, for example, if you buy a $200,000 house, and you went with the 4% grant, that's going to cover your down payment, some of the fees, and that's going to leave you, which was going to save you, that would save you over $7,000, but it's still going to leave you with about $6,000. So usually when you go in with a down payment assistant, you have to figure on covering that $6,000 either out of pocket with a gift from a family member or close friend, or seller pay closing. So there's, like I said, there are other programs. This is a real popular one. I personally like this program a lot. We call it the TSHAC program, but that's how down payment assistant works. If you're interested in talking about it, let me know. You can call me anytime with questions. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.